Welcome to Common Man Yoga. Today, we're going to go through a flow that I created for a college yoga class back in 2017. This flow is designed to improve back flexibility with a number of postures that stretch your spine across multiple planes. These poses are also going to strengthen the muscles along your spine and decrease the free volume between your vertebrae. With consistent practice and proper breath work, you'll start to feel things fall into place in no time. Let's start in mountain pose with hands at heart center. We'll start with a quick sun salutation or two to get some blood flowing. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out your legs here and take a couple of deep breaths through your nose. On your next exhale, step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands down to heart center. All right, one more time. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On your next exhale, step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now we'll move into some low crescent lunges to loosen up the lower back and hips a little bit. I'm also going to sneak some ab work in there for you. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up into three-legged dog. Exhale, touch your right knee to your nose. Inhale, back up to three-legged dog. On your next exhale, step your right leg all the way through and bring your left knee down into a low lunge. Tuck your back toes and inhale your arms up into a low crescent lunge. Pull your right heel back and breathe into your right knee, pointing your pinkies in and drawing your ears down from your shoulders. Feel free to lean sideways here if that feels good for you. On your next exhale, float your arms down and into chaturanga. Inhale into up dog and exhale into down dog. Now we'll switch sides. Inhale your left leg up into three-legged dog. On your next exhale, touch your left knee to your nose. Inhale back into three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left leg all the way through, bringing your right knee down into a low lunge. Tuck your back toes and inhale, bringing your arms up into a low crescent lunge. Pull your left heel back here and breathe into your left knee. On your next exhale, float your arms down into chaturanga. Inhale into up dog and exhale into down dog. On your next exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands down to heart center. Now that our backs are warmed up, let's take it a little deeper. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower all the way down onto your stomachs here. Next, we're going to perform Locust Pose, a deep back bend and chest opener. In this pose, start by bringing your arms long down your sides with your palms facing down. A few things to note here in Locust Pose. Make sure to point your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure to point your toes. Try to use your back muscles to lift your chest up. Push up with the backs of your upper arms, and hug your thighs to your midline. Okay, with all that in mind, draw your shoulder blades in and press your weight into the tops of your feet. Start to pull your head and feet away from the mat as you inhale, and then slowly lift your chest, arms, and upper legs off of the ground. Your weight is going to be supported by your pelvis and upper legs, and you should feel your lower back and glutes working. Make sure you can breathe freely here, and adjust as necessary. Exhale to drop all the way back down. Inhale up to plank. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee and swing your hip over to one side, opening up that right hip. Make sure to point your right toes here to protect your knee. Inhale back to three-legged dog. On your next exhale, step your right foot through into a high lunge, keeping your back knee off the ground this time. Inhale and gently rise into high crescent lunge, bringing your arms up over your head. Don't worry if you feel shaky or fall out of this pose, and try widening your stance if you feel unsteady. On your next exhale, exhale into Warrior 2. Make sure that your arms are parallel and tracking over your feet, and breathe here as you look over your right arm and bend into your right knee. On your next inhale, extend your right arm forward and reach your right arm down inside of your knee. Feel free to use a block or a book here to help support yourself. Exhale as you reach your left arm up over your head. This pose is called extended side angle, and you should be feeling it open up through your right inner hip. Inhale as you reach your right arms up and come back into Warrior 2. Exhale, wrap your left hand around your back and exhale into Reverse Warrior, bringing your right arm up. On your next exhale, sweep your arms down into Chaturanga and lower all the way down. On your next inhale, draw your shoulder blades in and lift up to Cobra. Keep as little weight as possible in your hands. Your back should be doing the lifting here. On your next exhale, bring yourself back into Down Dog and take a few deep breaths. On your next exhale, step your feet up into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, and exhale down to heart center. Now we'll do that on the left side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. And lower all the way down. Inhale back into Locust Pose. Sometimes I like to clasp my hands behind my back, and it helps stretch my chest and shoulders out a little more. Exhale to drop back down. Inhale up to plank, and exhale to down dog. Inhale, bringing your left leg up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee and swing your hip out to one side. Again, point your left toes here to protect your knee. Inhale back to three-legged dog. On your next exhale, step your left foot through into a high lunge. Inhale and gently rise into a crescent lunge. If you're having trouble balancing, try to fixate on an object in your room and just focus on that point. Exhale, coming into Warrior 2. Make sure that your arms are parallel and tracking over your feet here, and breathe as you look out over your left arm. Inhale, extend your left arm forward, and reach your left arm down inside of your knee. Again, I always try to use a block here to make sure I'm stretching the right places. Exhale as you reach your left arm up over your head for extended side angle on the other side. Inhale as you reach your arms up and come back into Warrior 2. Exhale, wrap your right arm around your back and exhale into Reverse Warrior, bringing your left arm up over your head. On your next exhale, sweep your arms all the way down into Chaturanga and lower all the way down. On your next inhale, draw your shoulder blades in and lift up to Cobra Pose. Be careful to keep your elbows glued to your sides here, and feel free to spread your feet out if your lower back is uncomfortable. On your next exhale, work your way back into Down Dog and take a couple deep breaths. From Down Dog, drop down into a tabletop and then into Child's Pose. Breathe a few times in Child's Pose, feeling your spine lengthen. Work your way up and into a seated position, coming to lie down on your back. Inhale, bringing your knees up, and exhale to hug them into your chest. Take your knees over to the right side and look to your left, coming into a gentle twist. And take a few breaths here. Now, bring your knees back to center and do the same on the left side, looking over to your right. After a few deep breaths, bring your knees back to center and hug them into your chest. Squeeze your knees into you, take one last big inhale, and then sigh it all out as you drop your arms and legs down into a starfish pose. Spread your limbs out, taking up as much space as you like. This is called Savasana or corpse pose. Lying still for a few minutes at the end of a practice helps your body absorb all the work you just put it through. In the next couple minutes, just focus on your breath and don't worry about any thoughts that pop up into your mind. Joseph Pilates, the founder of Pilates, once said, "You're only as old as your spine is flexible." I think that there may be a couple other factors, but what the hell do I know? Alright, start to wiggle your toes and fingers and blink open your eyes. Roll onto either side and come back up into a seated position with your hands at heart center. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, practicing the fundamentals is always important. Hope you enjoyed this practice, and I'll see you next time.